phase of your relationship. You were attracted to each other and couldn't wait to spend time together. The reason was twofold. You liked something about the other person. You liked something about the other person.
That's true.
And you liked the way he or she made you feel about yourself. Now, let's talk about how a breakdown in a love relationship occurs. Let's talk about how a breakdown in a love relationship occurs. One of the most critical roles you play in your husband or wife life is to be God's instrument in revealing to them that they are very important and special.
That's true.
One of the most critical rules you play in your husband or wife life is to be God's instrument in revealing to them that they are very important and special. When you are no longer feeding each other self-esteem and regularly highlighting the things you admire about each other, the formula for love begins to break down.
That's true. I agree.
The good news is this situation is easily reversed as you make it a point to look for and talk about the qualities you admire in each other. You will begin rebuilding each other's self-esteem. Now, watch this. With a little bit of effort, you will be able to see immediately results.
That's true.
The way your husband or wife make you feel will improve noticeably. And you will discover that the formula for love is easier than you might have thought. Now, let me give you some talk it out and some walk it out.
Okay.
The talk it out is try looking at your relationships from your spouse's perspective by asking yourself the question. Let me say that again. Talk it out. Try looking at your relationship from your spouse's by asking yourself the question, how healthy would my self-esteem be if I was married to me?
Oh, okay. Okay.
Your spouse's perspective by asking yourself the question, how healthy would my self-esteem be if I was married to me?
Wow.
Go ahead, I'm waiting. Ask yourself that question. How would it be? How would it be if I was talking to myself like I'm talking to you?
That's good.
How would it be? Because we're talking about the formula of love. Now, share your thoughts and talk about ways to make improvement in this area. Take turns talking about the qualities you admire in each other. When was the last time you told your spouse, I'm overwhelmed about what you're doing?
Wow.
I told my wife the other day, I said, you know what? I said, I'm overwhelmed about how God is using you through your books and songs. As I said, I'm just overwhelmed with that there. I mean, I'm speechless,
Yeah.
you know. Excuse me. And this is why I support her. This is why I push her.
Thank you.
It is my job as her husband to make sure that she reaches her full potential.
Yes.
And she know my motto, go big or go home.
That's true.
If you're going to do something, we're going to do it together.
That's it.
And we're going to push it together.
That's
so
it.
we travel together. We do everything together because this is my best friend. Who is your best friend on tonight?
Amen. Amen.
The last thing I want to give you real quick, excuse me, is to walk it out.
That's it.
Walk it out. Quick assignment. One night this week, give each other a 10-minute or longer massage.
10-minute massage.
One night this week, give each one a 10-minute or longer massage.
I'm ready. I'm
Now
ready.
listen.
I'm ready.
Excuse me, let me just drink here.
Don't get choked up now. I'm ready for my massage.
While you while you giving that massage,
You heard him.
while you're giving your spouse a massage, talk about the things you admire and appreciate most about him or her.
That's good. That's good.
This is the formula of love. And when you do this, my brother and sister, immediately you will see the growth. You will see the healing process. You will see the love back kindling. And you will see a lot of things taking place, not only in your household, but on your job, in your community, in your ministry. Don't you know that if you don't have true love, it affects you in all areas that you are in?
That's true.
It affects you in relationship. It affects you in ministry. It affects you in employment. It affects you in friendship. Why? Because you don't understand the formula of love, and it starts with you and your mate.
That's it.
Even if you have divorced, even if you have separated from a spouse or a friend or a relationship, whatever, you can't allow the enemy to continue to beat you down in that area, because you'll never meet anyone else because you're still holding on to past hurt. The formula of love is inside you.
Yes.
Talk it out and walk it out.
That's it. That's it. That's good. That's good. I'm still on that 10-minute massage to make sure. And if you don't give me my massage, I'm gonna make sure I let you know when we come back on next week Monday. But that is some good information. While you're there talking, sharing, touching. It's something in the touch. You know, I always tell you, it's something in the touch. Perfect opportunity, perfect atmosphere to begin to share some things that you wanted to say, share some things that were there. As he said, a compliment. Compliment them. Tell them how much you admire them. Let them know how much you appreciate them, what they're doing. In turn, I appreciate you for staying. I appreciate you for putting up with me. I appreciate you for pushing me or praying for me. Begin to encourage one another. Begin to share those moments, those thoughts, you know, and it makes a whole lot of difference. Sometimes one little stem of not knowing or hearing how much that partner means to you can push them miles away.
Sometimes, Pastor, we be in a relationship for so long and we get comfortable with it.
Yes.
And we start taking it for granted.
Yes.
And whether you are saying it or not, but when we start taking one another for granted, the abuse begins immediately right there.
Yes. Yes.
Then you get verbal abuse, and I pray that they never get physical.
Exactly.
And the reason why I say that there, because we start neglecting the very thing that we was once sharing with each other.
The little things.
Little things, and that's communication. How we got this far? How we got this far is by talking. We sit on the phone all night long, and we talk and we learn one another, what one another do, what one another don't say, and what you like about it, what your favorite color is. How many of you right now know your spouse's favorite color and what her favorite food is? How many right now? Yeah. I mean, the simple little thing that we overlook. Do you know her bra and panty size? Vice versa. Do you know these things about her? Do you know her characteristic in the natural as well as in the spiritual realm? Do you know these things?
How about this one? We went on a 7-day cruise. We never will forget it. They were celebrating couples that were newlyweds all the way up to 65 years of marriage. And they put them on the stage. And they had a conversation. And he told the wife to leave. And then he asked the husband, what was your wife wearing? Oh, that was the funniest thing in the world. Even though they cruised, been together all day long. But he simply said, what was your wife wearing? And when that wife returned to the stage, they were so wrong that you're not paying attention to the simple things.
Simple things.
Oh, my goodness. That blew me away.
Simple things.
Oh, and we did one, a couple's event. Do you know your wife's touch? Oh my God. Do you know your wife's touch? We had the husbands to be blindfolded, and we had the different women to come by for them to feel their hands. Do you not know? They were not able to connect, and they did not know their wife's touch, their wife's hand. It was too funny. And we had one say, oh, I know that's my wife. I know that's my wife. She wasn't even the right color, let alone the right person. But it's the little bit of things. It's the touch. It's the smell. It's the small things. What are you wearing? Or the changes that we make that are so sudden. Even in our friendships. Do you notice when your friend is down? Do you notice when they're aggravated, when they're annoyed, when they're hurting? Do you even know that they're going through some things in their marriage, in their ministry, in their friendship or relationship? Do we even notice? But we say we're quote unquote friends. But do we really notice the shift in them? Do we even notice the mindset or how they separate from us and we haven't even noticed? Oh, all of a sudden, she stopped talking to me or he stopped talking to me because you stopped paying them attention.
That's it.
So it's those little things. those little foxes that spoil the whole. Oh my goodness. So we are so excited about talking about relationships tonight. Being able to know when it's time to sever, when it's time to break away, when it's time to change, to know when it's the right time to sever relationships, when it's time to move on, when it's time to change friends, change circles, change jobs, begin to start your own business. You got to first pray. You got to make sure that it's the big God that's leading you and not just your flesh, not just your emotions, not just your mental health that's telling you they don't want me. They don't want me to be there. They don't like me and blah, blah, blah. You got to make sure that it's the big God that's guiding you. And then when God gives you the answer and provides a way of escape, you have to follow. You got to wait. You got to listen for his voice. And then after he leads you, then you got to follow. You know, we sang that song, where he leads, I will follow. That's a lie. That ain't what you meant. I'll follow if it's where I want to go. But if it's against the grain and I can't see it with my natural eyes, I ain't going.
That's it.
Amen. Amen. So we had an awesome time. We thank our callers. Thank those that were responding on tonight. We appreciate you. Make sure you like and share this video on tonight, because someone somewhere is sitting down contemplating, shifting, going to the next place, moving, starting their business, changing friendships, changing their life choices. And they just need a little help on tonight. And your comments that you put could help them. Your comments that you put on tonight could help share some insight on where they should be, where they should go for the next move in their life. Just a couple of quick announcements. Make sure you please write down on your calendar, June 11, 2022 at 2 p.m. We'll be having our second annual I Do Fit Youth Conference in the Fort Pierce area, 3720 Okeechobee Road. In Fort Pierce at the End Time Prophetic Deliverance Ministries Incorporated. Shout out to our overseer, Apostle Lucinda Rich, Pastors Anthony and Kim Johnson. We just thank God for them in Fort Pierce doing some great things. I will make sure that I post it. I will post flyers to your page. If you have any young people, please invite them. Tell them that we're doing some great things. We want to make sure to be a blessing with them and to them, and be able to share this information with them to stop them and help them before they make the same mistakes that we made. Amen. 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 Follow us, like us on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. We're also on YouTube. We have some videos on YouTube of our books and some of the things that we have done. You can also follow us on TikTok. I'm learning to do this TikTok thing. My granddaughter is teaching me some little skills on TikTok. So we do have TikTok videos. We try to keep things out there for you, stay connected with you. Any questions, any comments that you have, anything that you know you need to discuss, please get in contact with us. This is what we do. This is who we are. Our life is to help your life. Anything else? All right. Make sure you go to Amazon and Kindle. We thank you for the support. We can make it work. It's still in the top 5 at Black Power FM 96. We thank you so much for your support, and thank you so much for your love. We have a new one that's coming out this Friday called Brand New. Write the name down so you can vote, and push it for us. We thank you. We appreciate you. We appreciate the singers. We appreciate the producers. We appreciate everyone that done anything for us to this point and even in our future. And I appreciate you.
I appreciate you as well.
I love you, and I thank you for staying. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for your push. Thank you for your finances. Thank you for your criticism and your chastisement. You know, I get all of that, just so you know. All right. Have an awesome night. Please like and share this video. And guess what? On tomorrow, 5:30. Thank you. Tomorrow, 5:30 to 6 p.m. We'll have our prayer birthing room. Please tap me in as the Apostle Leonard Royal will be flowing and breaking chains and taking us behind the veil in prayer. And then 6 p.m. meet us back here for our community Bible study with our very own Pastor Roger Walker, Senior Pastor of Connecting in the Spirit Outreach Ministries Incorporated. Amen. 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 Have an awesome night. Be blessed. Know that we love you. And truly, truly, there's nothing you can do about it. Peace.